Lord, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter, and so I have defeated mortality itself. A shrine to Molag Bal, the mighty Daedra prince who is father to all our power in an age long forgotten, and yet I pledged myself to more. In reward, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. Transform into the Vampire Lord, and I will teach you. In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue. Good. You are weaker while on the ground, because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions? As a vampire, you will gain new powers, but also a weakness to sunlight. With each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers. When you first transform into a vampire lord, you will hover in the air. While you do, you will command the powers of blood and night. Descend to the ground, and you can attack with your claws and feed upon your prey to regain your strength. With experience, your powers will grow, and you will discover new ways to use them. Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Nose stuck in a book all day?
Orthiof, I'm surprised. I didn't even think you knew what a book was, my brutish friend.
You do well to watch that tongue, elf.
And you do well to be more careful of whom you engage in witty banter.
As long as you don't overfeed on...
Yes, Farron, of course. I'll see to it.
You realize that doesn't impress anyone here.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them. I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them. I saw more than enough political maneuvers in my time in house dress. I was tired of it. I have never understood the Nord fascination with weapons. Magic is so much more versatile, don't you think? Yes, yes. Aren't you lovely looking like that? Do you mind? Well, Lord Harkon, remember your place. Now, what is our Lord's wish? Well, well. He wants the chalice, then. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice? It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to it. Lord Harkon has never cared to use the chalice, relying on his more than adequate powers until now. This is an intriguing change. Excuse us. I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
The chalice? Why?
What you up to, Garan?
Lord Harkon's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself. Our friend here has been ordered to fill the chalice.
Really?
Indeed. She's off to Redwater Den.
Well then, best of luck to you.
Vingalmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice. And here we are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the bloodspring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it. Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there.
How awkward.
It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
Sit down and enjoy yourself.
There's plenty for all.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it?
I'm a loyal servant of the Lord of the Castle, and nothing more.
You can't trust a word that comes out of Vingalmo's mouth. Remember that.
The feast never ends here in Castle Volkihar.
We need strength, power, not magic. Elves don't seem to
There's
understand.
plenty for all. There's plenty for all.
You've gone from a between-meal snack to the darling of the court. Impressive.
There's plenty for all.